Take me to Tamale Teaching Hospital, my beloved Tamale. And I'm sad. I'm sad about the turn of events. I wanted my heart to cool before I touch this matter, but the more it lingers, the more it gets me angrier. I have spoken to you about many different hospitals in this country. And I've spoken to you about the attitude of some, not all, some of the health professionals. Somebody demonstrated just a slice of how some people feel that they are more important than everybody else. They treated us. Go to the hospitals, you see them. I traveled to the UK not so long ago, aka Maldives. A friend of mine took me to a hospital. I was not sick, he was. So I accompanied him. The kind of help and assistance and how courteous they were in delivering help, as soon as you enter, you yourself, you will feel healed. Visit any of our hospitals, if not the private people, and that's why people prefer private hospitals to public hospitals. Here in Ghana, once upon a time, a good friend of mine, his wife was going to deliver at Kolebu Teaching Hospital. We went to the maternity block. There was light off to begin with, light off. The child I'm talking about will be about what? 3 years now. The light was off. Guess what? The chairs that the doctors sit on, the chairs had no backrest. Swivel chairs, but the backrest was broken. As soon as they saw me, they said, let's quickly finish and deal with these people before Johnnie Hughes sees the thing and goes to say it. Not long after I started to rain, the ceiling was dripping with water where pregnant women lay. I am telling you. And anybody who has been to those facilities, they know what I'm talking about. So when you get an opportunity and a minister of state leaves his office to come to your place, he didn't create the problem in the first place. And I need you to understand that this new minister is just less than 4 months in office. He didn't create this mess. This mess has been an age-old problem. You can start counting from Jerry Rawlings, run through J. Kufuor, run through Mills, run through Mahama, come and run it through Akufo-Addo, run it through John Mahama again. There have been age-old problems. We know the rich people, the big people in this country, they don't attend those public hospitals. I've stood here and spoken about Kolebu, for example. And I told you that the surgical block, where some dimwit with gray hair in his hair was insulting me because I mentioned it. The whole block, the last floor is reserved for the VVIPs. That's the only place you can find that everything is working optimally. The rest, you can see the nets, the windows, the seat is torn, it's dirty. I am not the one saying it. Go there, you find it. Go to Efiak Panta, go to Confronts, go to Tamale Teaching Hospital. People are lying outside waiting for their patients. I'm saying that I traveled, I saw the facility. I've seen one in South Africa. I've seen it in many different places. We treat our people here like rubbish. So when you get a minister who comes to your place, and then you have an opportunity to have sold your problems to him and gotten a response, and your best attempt is that I will get into a heated argument with the minister. Sorry to say, but you are not acting wise. I'm sorry. I'm not supporting the minister. I'm saying that if you can do that to a minister of state and a sitting member of parliament whose area the hospital falls within, then those of us who are commoners, when we come to you, how would you treat us? I'm asking you, those of us who are common, when you come to say, oh, we have gone on strike, we have this service, we are not providing, we are not doing this, we deserve our police. You don't deserve anything. You deserve Suba and Papa. You deserve Suba and Papa. The citizens of this country deserve to be treated very well because they pay your salaries. You complain about Zoom Lion, you complain about this, but when we complain about you, then you get angry. We will complain about you because we pay, our taxes pay you, your taxes don't pay me. We will complain about you, we will talk about you. In this same country, we have seen doctors and nurses who were so selfless in their delivery of quality medical care to people. We have also seen very shambolic provision of medical care to people. Oh, we have. You have health assistants there, me mean prepare fear. Sorry, if you're eating breakfast. Me the Jews or they mean to me foul. I said I traveled out. There are people waiting on you for you to even do those so they can item 1 and 2 so they can pick them. You have people go to work, they don't do anything, they are always on their phone, pressing. The health minister was talking about the sanitary conditions in the hospital. You go to the hospital not to pick infections, you go to the hospital to get healing. Go to our hospitals, walk into any public hospital of your choice, ask to use their washroom. You will throw up. I say, go to any public hospital of your choice. Ask to use their washroom. Oh no, I'm daring you today. You who is angry that I'm saying the truth. I'm speaking the truth. Go to any public hospital. Choose one. Just one public hospital. Whether it's a polyclinic, a CHIPS compound, a hospital, what it is. Just choose one. Go to the hospital today and ask to use their washroom. You will come back with the results. And even if it is for free, we need to wake up as a country. I always talk about Korle Bu because I have a certain sense of passion. I was born there. When the colonialists established Korle Bu in 1923, Sir Gordon Gorgesbeck, when they established Korle Bu in 1923, they had a certain sense that, look, we are sending people here, malaria and other things are killing them. By the time we transport them over the seas to our country to receive proper medical care, they die. So let's establish something that is a replica of what we have out there, so that when our people are sick, we can bring them here and get them cured quickly. Go to any of those hospitals that were established in those areas and go and check. Charlie, play the video.
Even the minister, you should look at the way you are behaving in front of me. So you can imagine how I'm trying to explain. You can imagine how I'm trying to be how can you behave like this? So it means that you do worse things here. It means that you do worse things here.
Boss, please. Honorable, please.
I mean, even with your superiors, look at how you are arguing. There's a problem. There's a problem here. So if a commoner comes here, can you imagine what? How can somebody talk to this man here? How will he be able to communicate with you? Student comes here. How will he deal with it? There's a problem.
There's one here, and there's a staff. The staff also have one here, and that's why you brought me to come and see.
Is on 92.7.
Meanwhile, it's not accessible to the patient.
On 3FM.
It's only accessible when the taps open. So that's the situation. So for a while now, water hasn't been flowing in there. And that's what I wanted you to see. You see that there are sachets. People enter there and they use sachet water and then just dump it there. And that's the situation.
Please, even if it is not being used, you can't clean the place and lock it.
There's no water.
No, you can clean the place and lock.
There's no water to scrub the place.
You don't have water to do anything. You can make arrangements for the tankers,
yes.
the tankers to bring water, and so you don't have that arrangement. Dr. T, you are telling me that you can't have water for this place to run this facility.
No, we get
Is on 92.7. Sunrise on 3FM.
And one night we didn't have water at the emergency, and he himself got them to get the yellow barrels to come and bring water for the nurses to work. So at our level, sometimes my HOD does his best.
Yes, I agree. And I'm the first person to admit that there are challenges with respect to water in Tamale. But that's why you're a leader here, that's why you're a CEO here. Not until we resolve the issue completely. I've been on the committee for a very long time, and we have always been talking about this. And we think, we know that you have a way of providing water for the facility until we solve the issue permanently. And that is what we have been briefing us. We know that the Tamale water challenge goes beyond the facility. It's well known in the country and all that. But you cannot tell me that, because if you are not very careful, people come here and pick the diseases from here and go home. That's what it is. And you know, they're medical doctors. So they'll come here because there's no water. The person is sick. He comes here and picks the disease and he goes with the disease because there's no water.
So we have then they want to hold they are allowed to 4 trips. That 4 trips alone cannot take care of the dialysis unit for a day. Because when you open one dialysis machine, like open a tap. So the 4 tankers a day is not enough. So when the water can prioritize, we have the public toilet that we have for patients. So if this one is blocked, then they'll use the public one. It's outside, was built by GMPC. So maybe on the way we will go far. The only is a bit far from here. But
Best in the morning is on 92.7 Sunrise on 3 FM.
Now, let me ask a common sense question. If you go to Tamale, and I go to Tamale very often because by the kind benevolence of Yana and my paramount chief, Bona Salifutia II, I'm a small chief in Dagba. If you go to Tamale and you speak to the indigents, the reviews that they give you about the Tamale Teaching Hospital, you will puke. If you go to Tamale and you listen to the reviews about Tamale Teaching Hospital and what they have to say about it, I'm talking about raw data, like Musa Dankwa was a raw data. Your heart will be broken. That's 1. 2, so there's water problem. We agree. 4 tankers is not enough. We agree. Can we not have a common sense question and sink a borehole or boreholes? What will it take? Because the problem is water. And the minister put it rightly that, look, please find me that document from GMA, the second one. That we could have people come there and pick infections. And I'm saying that it does happen. People leave and go to hospitals because the washroom is dirty. They stay there. They keep whatever they have in them until they get home or to a place that is more convenient so that they can have their convenience. Out of anger, the minister may have acted. But picture this. If you are in a private sector and you are the manager or the owner of a company, and you come into your company and you see that things are not running well, and you ask a question and the first attempt you get is somebody trying to fight you back and tell you off. As a manager, what do? Do you apply sanctions? Do you suspend? Do you sack? You tell me. Some of you manage businesses. What would you if your employee decides now to dictate to you and to talk anyhow to you? What do? I'm saying the man was not scared to do it to the minister. So imagine Isifu going to Tamale Teaching Hospital. And Isifu may not be even able to express himself in English, Taflache. How would Isifu be treated? How would Memuna be treated? How would Kojo or Niado be treated? It's a question that you must pause and ask yourself. People have been in queues in hospitals. A doctor emerges from the consulting room and says, I have closed. Wait for the next doctor. Then you'll be in the queue. And you wonder what happened to the Hippocratic oath that they took. I said in this country, people will be in a queue. If I'm lying, tell me. People will be in a queue in the public hospital. A doctor will emerge from the consulting room and walk over and tell everybody, I have closed. Wait for the next doctor. And you may wait for about 1 or 2 hours before the next doctor comes. Our healthcare system is sick in its fixing. People are too pompous within our healthcare system. They need to be told in their faces. Yeah, they need to be told in their faces. Doctors and nurses, some of them are not the most special human beings on earth. They need to be told in their faces. Elsewhere, when they go, and interestingly, people are happy to live here and go outside Ghana and go into other countries and go and do the same jobs that they reject and refuse to do here. Go to the UK, go to the US, go to Canada, go and see how many nurses there are, cleaning people's whatever. They don't complain about it. But when they are here, they feel like they are Lord and God of all. You should be ashamed of yourself, bowing down your head in shame. The minister may have acted with hot blood, but it tells you a certain signal that we are tired. We are tired. We are tired. They say when people can't find work, they say, well, let's join police or let's join nursing. Let's go become teachers. That one, the job is guaranteed. You'll be posted. You'll be paid at the end of every month. So people go and do those kind of jobs without their heart. Let's read the GMA's response. 23rd of April. Developments at Tamale Teaching Hospital. Dr. Srebo and Dr. Salome, they wrote this. The Ghana Medical Association has taken notice of the very disturbing developments at the Tamale Teaching Hospital. The GMA strongly condemns the unfortunate treatment of the doctors at the emergency unit of the hospital during the visit by the Minister of Health and the Member of Parliament for Tamale North and subsequent dismissal of the Chief Executive Officer of the hospital. The manner in which the dismissal was carried out is an affront to due process and abuse of power by the Honorable Minister of Health. The GMA stands in solidarity with our colleagues in the wake of these injustices being perpetuated. Are you standing in solidarity with your patients as well? The ill-informed media audit. You see, again, the press is under attack. The ill-informed media audit of the death of the patient raises serious issues of breach of patient confidentiality, exposes the facility to medical legal risk, and prejudges the issue even before the matter is duly investigated. Indeed, the doctors have already been tried in the court of public opinion. We saw the videos. The head of the emergency unit has already received threats and cyberbullying, putting him and other staff at risk of physical harm and psychological trauma. These acts, if continued, have the tendency of demoralizing committed workers and reducing public confidence in the health system. While the association recognizes concerns raised by relatives of the patient and the minister and MP, there exists clearly laid down processes and procedures to resolve concerns or grievances rather than these circuses of public engagement, which often only whips up public sentiment without addressing the underlying issues or providing any lasting solutions. You miss the opportunity to address the issues. The Ghana Medical Association therefore demands an unqualified apology from the Minister of Health and the Member of Parliament for Tamale North for the unwarranted attack on the staff involved. Will the GMA also apologize to us for not having a hospital that doesn't have a washroom that is workable where people have to carry sachet into it? Would the GMA have the temerity to apologize to us for punishing us for this long? For not using the IGF to do anything that is reasonable for us to also have a breathing space? Would they apologize to us? You see the pomposity I'm talking about? The GMA calls on the hospital to ensure due process is followed to ascertain the true facts about the grievances of the affected family and find lasting solutions to the issues. We also call on the management of the facility to ensure the safety of the staff involved and provide the necessary psychological support to them. The GMA is committed to dispassionately discussing the lingering systemic issues in the health sector and finding lasting and holistic solutions rather than public blaming of doctors and other health workers for issues that go beyond their control. It is worthwhile noting that doctors and other health workers work in trying circumstances with limited resources, oftentimes using their meager personal resources to deliver care. That I agree. Some of them do. Not all of you. The GMA is closely monitoring the situation in the facility and, for that matter, all other facilities, and will advise our members appropriately in due course. They say they have suspended certain services. So I asked, does Tamale Teaching Hospital get internally generated funds? And when they get their funds, what do they do with the funds? It's a simple question to ask. Does Kolebu get internally generated funds? And when they get, what did they do with it? We've seen Professor Kwabena from Pobwati Kolebu. We've seen Professor Ajimabedu Akosa. We've seen greats there. We've seen many others at different places. So we're asking the question, when you get the IGF, what do you use it for? You are asking for an apology. That's right. So can the citizens also now start demanding apologies from you for all the things that you have done towards the citizens? Have you apologized to the family of the late Salim, what's his age, 31-year-old Salim, who died in your hands? Well, let's be measured in some of the things that, look, let me leave it. I'm boiling up.